All right, good morning, guys. We are starting off spicy already. We've got HTBX ripping out the gate, and this morning I got in 100 shares at 74 cents back here. I really wanted to add. I didn't add. Should have added, but that's okay. I'm still up in some profit. I'm thinking here. We'll see what this does at the bell. But I may look to add more to HTBX. They have a good press release, and the stock has been hot. We have the possibility for a continuation pattern. It's going to get spicy, I think. This is the first time the stock has been over $1 since last May. So, guys, get ready. Get ready for some heat to happen. And the stock has been pretty much straight up since it got this press release. So I'm looking for maybe a pullback and a U shape. What's up, One Live? Good morning. For a pullback and maybe a U shape to add to this. Because I think we might have a bit of a pullback here right at the bell. But this stock is definitely being a spicy boy this morning. And I think everyone should probably be focused on this guy right now. Because the sky is honestly the limit. There's some resistance at 110, a little resistance at 125, but we get over 110, 125, and then 133, then there's nothing holding this stock back. So, what's up, Josh? Good morning. I think this play has a ton of potential. And we might not get a pullback. It may keep ripping, and I may not get the ad. And I'll be a little sad, but I'll be a little happy because at this point, I'm up in profit regardless. So, but we'll see what happens here. Market open. We got 12 seconds. But yeah, I'm looking to possibly add a lot. I don't want to buy straight out the gate, although it could possibly rip straight out the gate. It may be. I think we got a lot of potential. Like I said, I'm kind of trying to wait for a pullback before I add. But if I see a ton of buying volume start coming in, I may just jump in. Or I'm already in, but I may add. And it looks like a ton of buying volume starting to come in here. Whoops. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I'm still in pre-market there. Looks like my level 2 and my charts are a little bit off again, so quick pop up to 113. At this point, $1 should be pretty strong support, so I may add at $1. I don't know. It's looking pretty strong here. We just haven't had a really big pullback yet. That's the only thing that makes me nervous. But at the same time, man, it's like if this guy breaks 110, you can see right there, there's a lot of sellers at 110, but they're slowly getting taken out. But if it breaks 110, I think it's off. I think we're gonna go off maybe. Let's see. Oh, and we're over 110 here. If we break one, I'm trying to think if I want to add. I think I should have already added it, but yeah, I should have already added. This looks like it's about to go crazy, but that's all right. At least I'm in. But I still. And it's just, we're just knocking down sellers. Sellers keep coming in, but they just keep getting tore up. So there's a lot of selling at 120. Let's see what happens at 120. One 120 starting to get taken out too. Yeah, we're right through 120. Man, this stock is just going nuts, and this is about what I expected. I was wanting a pullback though before we got this rip so I could add, but it's not going to happen. And we're right through 125 too. 125 doesn't have enough sellers. Oh well, maybe. 133 is our 125 and 133 is our next major resistance. We get through both of those. I think this guy is going to 150 easily. See how's some of our other stocks doing. Pretty much right now it's all the HTBX shows what it looks like to me. COHN did have a pretty good morning rip. Okay, so now maybe we'll get the pullback. And maybe we can see a U shape. Okay, or maybe not. Big buyer at 120. Oh, he got taken out, so okay. Excuse me. Maybe we're going to get the pullback now. Looks like we are. All right, so finally a bit of a pullback on this. I don't know if I'd enter at the 9. Yeah, I was about to say I'd probably wait. Because the dollar is going to be really strong support because it was really strong resistance before. So I would maybe wait and see if this pulls back to $1. I think that's probably a pretty decent entry around $1. Because we also have the VWAP at $1 too, so although it may not get back down there, it got down to $1.05. Actually, $1.05 might not be. I don't know. I'd say that $1 to $1.05 range is probably a decent entry. Because what we want now at this point is we want this to continue to U-shape around back up to that 125. And then we can get that rip. See, what's DPW doing? DPW is not doing anything. See what we look like on the 5 minute here. 5 minutes, not really showing too much here. We do have a bit of a trend line. We have a trend line on the 5 minute. AIM having quite a bit of a pullback here. So we're starting to try to break back over 115 here. So this is basically some consolidation, it looks like, for now. Although we do want this to come up. We don't want this candle to go any lower. Let's see, CHPI. CHPI is another one to watch if it breaks $1. But right now, a lot of the volume is on HTBX. So we're pulling back right to this trend line. That kind of messes the U shape up right there. So I don't know. It may be a little bit longer before this stock can rip some more. I think what my plan is at this point is to wait, see if it drops below $1. And if it does drop below $1, I'll wait for the re-break of $1 to add. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking right now, because we kind of have this reverse U shape. So if $1.05 doesn't hold up, I could see it cracking $1 for a few minutes and then maybe U-shaping back up to $1. Unless, like I said, unless 105 holds up here. 105 holds up. See CPHI breaking above the VWAP. AIM starting to come back up a little bit. It had a quick sell-off at the beginning. I got in at 74 cents in pre-market. I got in, where was it at? Let's see. I actually got in before the press release. I got in right through here. Right when it started coming up. And then it had a quick little pullback and then went sideways for a second. And then that press release came out and it's been ripping since. Let's see what we look like on the 5 here. Yeah, this needs to start coming up because on the 5, it's kind of that reverse U-shaped bent fishing rod starting to form as well. Hmm. See, CPHI coming up to $1 right now. See, GLBX starting to get a little action as well here. GLBS had a nice move yesterday all the way up to $1.25. Kind of getting some action everywhere again so far. CHPI so far still popping up over $1. Gonna have pretty strong resistance at 115 on CHPI, but other than that, let's see if it's kind of ruined this. It's still kind of a bent fishing rod. We'll see. See, DPW not doing anything. We'll take it off. MGEN. Not a lot of volume there. Let's see, is it? HTBX has actually been on my radar since Daniel B. I think was Daniel B. Are you in here? If you're in here, I think it was Monday. He called it out, and he had got in pre-market, so it's been on my radar. But what really got me was this pattern right here, because you have this rip up, a little pullback, and then another rip up. So you can get a continuation. Like this kind of looks like a continuation type of pattern where you can get another rip on up. So and HTBX has been being talked about in several Facebook groups and stuff like that because they went on some ABC 11 news yesterday, so it's on a lot of people's radars, and they've been focused on a vaccine for the coronavirus. So I knew the stock had good potential. I really had no idea that press release was going to come out. I was expecting to get this run without that press release. And oh yeah, that's another thing too, is this stock is a dollar breakout pattern because it hasn't been over $1 in 6 months. And when you have a stock like this under $1 for that long and then it breaks $1, you get a continuation move. So there was several different things. Ooh, Daniel B. See, Daniel B. Yes, sir. You're sitting there looking pretty right now if you've got 3,000 shares at 71 cents yesterday. So we're starting to pull back a little bit some more on HTBX. But like I said, I'm expecting quite a bit more out of this today. But this is that reverse U-shaped fishing rod. Like this pattern needs to change soon. or it's going to have a pretty good size pullback. Yeah, coronavirus stock should start going up. Let's see, and you got, looks like you got CHPI starting a bull flag here. So this could be a predictable play for this flag break here. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Daniel B. Uh, that's what I was thinking. This play's kind of starting to run and act like GMPX. So if you take a look back at GMPX, you know, it's kind of looking like it a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how far this goes up. This may make a big U shape. If this makes a nice big U shape back to $1.25, I think we're going to get a really nice rip on this. But we'll see. A lot of selling at 110 right now. But this stock, the volume on this stock, I mean, we're at 40 million already. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. So big sellers are not that big of a deal to this stock this morning. See, we're right through that. There was hundreds of thousands of shares at $1.10, and they just got taken out like it was nothing. So I am just itching to add. Like I really want to add to this, but I'm waiting for a little bit more predictability and for this pattern to kind of, this reverse U-shaped fishing rod to kind of break out of that, so it's not making that same pattern. But we'll see. Could be. Could be. There's a lot of eyes on this stock right now. So I mean, we could get a short squeeze. There's all types of possibilities with this stock. There you go. That's what you gotta do, Mark. You gotta slowly work your way out of there. But yeah, it's HTBX is starting to look kind of good again. A lot of selling at 115, but like we've been seeing, right through it, not a problem at all. So big sellers on this stock is not doing that much. I mean, there's a lot of selling coming through, but the buying is just outweighing the selling by a lot right now. That's when I say a stock feels heavy. This is the opposite. HTBX feels light. Feels like it can really get going. So I think we got a few more minutes. AIM, you want to keep on watch too for the break of 250, 260. It could get going again as well. It's right here at this 200-day moving average. 250 is where it's at, and if it breaks over that and 260, I mean, it's got the world to run too. So we'll see. HTBX still slowly coming up here. We may get this U shape. Let me look at the 5. Let's see if that pattern's ruined. Oh yeah, so that pattern's gone. And actually, now we're kind of, this might be another wedge pattern. I don't know. It's a U shape for sure though on the 5 minute. Let's just go with that. We'll just say it's a U shape. Oh, it's looking good. Oh man, it's looking real good. Like it's coming. Like it's gonna get up that 125 here soon. So we'll see what happens with this. Um, I will be right back, guys. I'll be back. I need about 5 minutes, and then we'll see what happens on HTBX. All right, I'm back, guys. Nah, I'm in at 70 cents. I wasn't worried about a stop loss. This stock has a 50 million in float, so it's not gonna move down that fast. Let's see, IBO. Let's add IBO. Been a lot of talk about IBO as well. Let's see, and then BCRX is ripping as well. Let's take a look here. And BCRX, not too bad. Yeah, IBO doesn't look too bad either. 250 holds up. There may be something there. So I saw it got up to 120. We may be making like a double bottom here, like a W shape. So we'll see. Let's see what's going to happen there. See, GLBS not doing anything. AIM not doing anything yet. BCRX is a pretty nice pullback down to 382. See, the 200 day is at 350 on BCRX. Got AHPI starting to move as well. But at this point, I'm still leaning towards HTBX because we're still building higher lows on this. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. Oh, 5 minute. Let's see. We got a nice little wedge pattern or flag, whatever you want to call it. But we have this pattern on the 5 minute. I bet on the 15 it looks more like a bull flag. Yeah, okay. So on the 15 it's a bull flag right now. So I'm going to draw this more kind of along the bull flag area on this 15 minute. But yeah, you got your flagpole and you got your flag, so looking pretty good right now. Let me see when this should start breaking. So I'd say another 15 minutes is what we got on HBTX. As long as this flag holds up. If it starts cracking this flag, then of course it may be a while. But we'll see. It's holding up the VWAP. The VWAP hasn't cracked yet. But we don't want it testing the VWAP too much. Let's see. That flag broke down on CHPI. See, where's TVIX at? Woo! The SPY must be dropping hard. The SPY must be under 300. Nope, still not under 300, but TVIX is sure moving. IBIO, what are you doing? What are you popping up for? Oh, okay, not IBIO. I thought I was thinking that was something else. CTRM all the way at $1 after its run yesterday. Blue Apron. Okay, so actually looks like HTBX. No, it's right there at the bottom of the flag. So $1.05 needs to hold up. Yeah, and $1.05 held up. So we're starting to pop up a little bit here. Yeah, that flag is looking real good. See, what did IBO surge for? A plant-based. They've got a. IBO is working on a vegan option for the coronavirus, a vegan option vaccine. So you definitely want to keep an eye on IBO for that vegan vaccine in case that starts moving. Why don't you like the VWAP, Daniel B? You don't even care, do you? How long do you plan on holding HTBX, Daniel? Since you've got a ton of shares in it right now. Does you sound like you're planning on swinging it for a while? Hmm. IBO with a pullback there. All the way down to 229. Well, 230. So it doesn't look like anything is really ripping right at the moment. AHPI with a little bit of a flag. It's kind of looks like a bear flag though. DYNT with a nice little move up. But yeah, I don't see anything else really ripping right at this moment. Kind of going sideways with everything. BRXC bouncing off the 200. Starting to break above the VWAP. I think if this re-breaks over 4, you could look for an entry. So in about 5 more minutes, we want the next 15-minute candle to be probably right at 115. We want it to be between 110 and 115, basically. And this candle has to hold up inside of the flag, though. It can't get any lower than what it's gotten. Yeah, we don't want that one candle on the 15 to get any lower, because this flag will start cracking out. That's not what I hit. There we go. You may not like the VWAP, Daniel B, but I like the VWAP. It gives me a lot of visualization of areas and patterns. But if it doesn't work for you, don't use it. we've got a little bit of action in the chat this morning. Daniel B is on drugs apparently. This needs to hold up here. This is starting to get a little cracky looking. 105 really needs to hold up. And it looks like it's going to. I thought maybe, well, I don't know. We'll see. It's testing 105 now. And then that 105 starting to, well, it still hasn't cracked. It looks like it's going to crack, but it's still holding up. Oh no, I gotta sneeze. Okay. So 105 is still holding, but it's still testing that support. So gotta watch out for that. IBO. Okay, so 105 held up. Let's look at our 15-minute again. So we got about a minute and a half for this candle to close. Need it to close above 105, and then the next candle will start climbing. Let's see if we got about 30 seconds left. Let's see where it closes at. It's looking good right now. Starting to sell off a little bit. A little bit of selling. This candle might crack. Oh, yeah, opened up down there. So, actually, on the 15-minute, that candle opening down here is not really a good thing. Now we kind of got a reverse U shape here. So there might be a little bit of a pullback on this now. Because that ruins our flag. Completely ruins our flag. Still kind of do this downtrend line here on the 1 minute though. Daniel B is feisty today. Daniel B is always feisty. INO? Where'd INO come from? If we get over 110, that'll be a good trend reversal. I may look to add there. We got this downtrend so far. I don't know if it's Thursday. There's some days where the chat gets pretty active. It looks like we're gonna break over 110 here, so I'm trying to decide if I want to add. Nope, still struggling 110, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait this out a little bit longer. Hmm. You don't know what feisty means? Or what are you talking about, Daniel? See, DYNT making a nice move today so far. And I may add 100 shares if 110 breaks down here. There's a lot of selling at 110 right now, which is not a big deal. But if I see that selling start to break down, I think I'm going to add 100 shares. I'm still having a little bit of issue with 110. Let's look on this 15-minute. Yeah, that flags. Let's see, actually. Yeah, maybe a few more minutes before it breaks above 110. See, COHN not doing anything. CanF still not doing anything. IBO still not doing anything. Let's see, CPHI starting to come back up some. The rebreak of $1. You might could see a move there. Google can't translate this. So yeah, right now it's just a bit of a waiting game to see what's gonna rip. I still think HTBX has the most potential out of anything right now, but well, Codex looks pretty good too. But yeah, HTBX is what I'm thinking. I've actually got some support at $1.03. I think a dollar should be pretty strong support, but we do have support at $1.03 as well. BCRX starting to pop over 4. There is a gap to fill on BCRX all the way up to $7. So at this point, If it can break over for and hold, you could see a pretty good move, I think, on BCRX. Yeah. Oh, what? You don't know what feisty is? Daniel B. Feisty is like, um, feisty is like if you ever seen a little chihuahua and you walk in and that little chihuahua just starts a barking and running and shaking and jumping and getting all excited, and it's just like giving you some attitude and some sass, and you're like a chihuahua, Daniel B. Basically, is what One Life is saying. You're like a excited little chihuahua trying to hump everybody's leg. Okay, here. Look what looks like we might. Looks like we might try to break 110 here soon. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was a good explanation. Hmm. It's kind of wild. Nothing is doing anything right now. Everything is just still going sideways. Woo! That's that's pretty ugly. That's a lot of red. Let's see where the SPY is at. What is going on right now? Why is the SPY going up? I don't know. Yeah, the breaking 125 HTBX is definitely going to go crazy because there's not anything but 133 to hold it back. And that's what I'm waiting for the 110 break for, because I don't want to add. I don't really want to add till I know for sure that this is going to keep going at this moment. It's been going sideways for a while. Seeing BCRX coming back up to 4. IBIO all the way down to 225. It's holding up some support there at 225. Oh, ALT had a nice little rip up there. Not much going on with it though at the moment. Let's go down this scan list and see if there's anything interesting popping up. No, I don't see anything. VXRT with a nice move so far today. I think I'm going to add VXRT to the watch list so I can keep an eye on it too. But right now at this point, I wouldn't want to get in it this high until get some type of predictability. So HTBX starting to come back down that $3 support. And that $3 support looks like it might get taken out. Yeah, so it did. So we're having a bit of a sell-off here. This whole flag is cracked. So at this point, I think I'm going to wait. I'm wait to see if HTBX comes back up to $1. And then I may look to add to it. We came all the way down to the 200 here at 92 cents. So actually probably has some pretty strong support at 92 cents. I'm not going to get out yet. We're going to have a pretty good, this is a pretty good sell-off, but I mean, this is a pretty good sell-off, but like I said, I'm going to wait to see if it tries to re-break $1, and then I may add to this. I don't think it's over for this stock yet. And this may be, it may be that I have to hold this until power hour and see what happens in power hour. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But I mean, this stock is... This stock still has a lot of potential. See, and VXRT kind of flagging a bit here as well, but we've not seen any flags pop yet. Oh, so much for that flag. So that flag just immediately cracked down. GNMK making a nice little move. CBLI trying to get over 310. HEPA coming up to $4. If HEPA breaks $4, you could see 463 maybe. Yeah, probably. It's very low float stock, so keep an eye on HEPA for the $4 break as well. CPHI looks pretty done so far. BCRX is still building higher lows. And HTBX is still right between $1 and 95 cents. Some buying starting to come in here at right at $1. See what we look like on the 5 and 15. Yeah, so what I want to see is a little bit of a U-shape around back up to that $5 area. And that may be where I look to add at. Whoops. Yeah. So yeah, if we get a couple more candles curling back up to $1, I think I might add there. Although it looks like it might try to break $1 now. And it's popping back over $1, so let's see what happens here. It's a little quicker than I would like, but I'll give that a second. COCP starting to come back up as well. There is a huge buyer at $1.01. Oh, and he just got taken out. Like I said, we need to get over $1.05 before HTBX comes back into play. Just not a lot going on right at the moment. Just everything kind of going sideways or pulling back. Like HEPA's the only thing that's really holding gains right now. And VXRT. Let's see. And if BCRX keeps slowly creeping back up to $4, this one might be a pretty good one. Like I said, it's got that gap to fill, and it's got some room to run. Yeah, no kidding. If I had some breakfast to eat, I would eat it. I'd sit here and eat it and watch because this is a little boring right now. Not anything going on at the moment. Oh, DYNT's starting to pop. Well, it already popped, but it's starting to pop more. If IBO gets back over 250, this is another one that could be in play. Excuse me. So right now we have a couple potential plays, but nothing rock solid yet. Because I still have plenty of funds to trade with. I'm only in 100 shares on HTBX. I don't understand the fingernail painting emoji. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Now we could see a bit more of a pullback on this down to 90 cents, maybe. And then might have to make a big U shape. BCRX with a pretty good sell-off here. All the way down to that 375 support. Oh, he's doing his nails as he watches. That's why he's feisty. He's getting a new nail paint job today, or whatever you call it. See, what are we looking like here? Yeah, 105. It just needs to get over 105 again. That's what we got to wait on. Nice Chihuahua emoji. So it looks like it might be a long stream today, or at least a little bit longer. Till we can see what's going to happen on anything. And basically just got to watch my watch list over here for these stocks to get up to the prices. To all their breakout prices. And HTBX is just slowly creeping. Slowly creeping back to $1. Yeah. I think something's going to start moving within the next 30 minutes. I don't know what it is yet, but I think something. There's too many stocks with possibilities. GLBS doing nothing. I'm going to take it off the watch list for now. Uh-oh. We got a Bitcoin stock popping up. What happened here? Is this an OTC stock? This is a Bitcoin stock, and I'm trying to figure out what happened, but it went from 7 cents all the way up to $1.50 today in one jump. Yeah, there's not really I don't see a reason for this. Is Bitcoin going crazy right now? That's the only thing I can think of is that Bitcoin might be going crazy. Interesting. Let me look at let me see where Bitcoin's at. Yeah, Bitcoin just broke over 9,000, so maybe that's why that popped up. I didn't see anything for... I don't see anything for... on a reverse stock split or anything. No, there's volume. There's a volume bar here for this. Yes, I'm not sure what's going on other than Bitcoin went up, but that's a huge move from 7 cents to $1.50. I don't know. Let me see. What's DPW? I think is a blockchain. And then Mara is one, and then Riot. So Riot moving up a little bit, moving just a little bit off of Bitcoin. Okay, so HTBX up to $1. VXRT kinda has a flag going on here. So a bit of a flag there. CHPI nothing yet. HEPA nothing. IBO nothing yet. BCRX nothing yet. it's not a. I don't know. I don't think I would call him a special guru, but um, he seems to know what he's talking about. So we'll see. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. What do you mean, Daniel B? You set bell? Oh, notification bell? Is that what you're saying? You set for the show? I don't know what you're talking about. Either for, I guess you set a bell reminder for the show, or maybe set a bell on Thinkorswim. I'm gonna go with the show. I'm gonna go with that's what you're talking about. That gives me an idea, though. I'm going to create a couple of alerts. Just in case I forget about a price. Because that can happen. Come on. So VXRT cracking out of that flag. So not one flag so far in market open has popped. Apron's still moving up. Market is still extremely red. GNMK are starting to run. Yep. Yep. Let's see. The 200-day moving average is right at 555. It is above that. But you're going to want to see it hold above 200, the 200-day moving average. Because that 200-day is going to be a lot of resistance for it. And HTBX having a pretty good pullback here all the way down to 200 again. And that's why I've not added yet. I'm going to go ahead and just stay on the 5-minute chart. So a little bit of a slow day so far. It started out looking like it was going to be a pretty hot market with HTBX ripping before the bell, but it's just kind of died off since then. Pretty much everything. A few rips here and there, a few small rips, but nothing crazy has happened yet. We've not gotten a big runner. And I was about for sure we were going to see something start running big today with California declaring state of emergency and all this other coronavirus stuff going on. But we are not getting it. I know you Thank you, Grandpa Daniel. Thank you for your very smart words of advice. Old Grandpa Chihuahua Daniel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at all these stocks. Let's see what's going on with VIPS. VIPS is way up on that on its chart there. But if you see VIPS, if you're looking for a higher priced play, VIPS could have a breakout over 1570 and then definitely 16, but it is slowly building up to that possibility there. Let's see, HTBX. HTBX still pulling back. If I remember correctly, 90 cents is going to be very strong support because it was very strong resistance. Yeah, 90 cent mark should be pretty strong. Yeah, so you can see it came up to 90 cents here, 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 and here. So it came up 4 times to 90 cents before it finally broke on the 5th time. So you should have pretty strong support at 90 cents. I may look to add at 90 cents if it goes back down and starts and it holds above 90 cents. But we'll see. I want to add to this somewhere. I'm just not sure where yet. I'm trying to wait it out to see which direction it's going to go before I add. Because I don't want it dropping out too much and I don't want it testing 90 cents too much either. But if 90 cents looks like it's going to hold up pretty strong, then I may add there. Boy, this is an interesting chat this morning. You guys are on one today. But if we keep sitting here and waiting, I may have to go get a snack because I am getting hungry. And you never answered my question, Daniel. How long are you planning on holding your 3,000 shares on HTBX? See, apron's still slowly moving. AHI. There's no volume on that at all, though. I don't know about that. I don't like pickles. Junior, my plan with this trade, what my original plan was, I got in this at 74 cents, somewhere back here in pre-market. I don't remember now. But with 100 shares, and I had planned on adding at 80 cents, but I missed the opportunity, and then I've just been waiting to add to this. Although 90 cents is being tested right now. Um, but I mean, HTBX has a lot of potential. This is the first time it's been over $1 in 6 months. So I think we're going to get back above $1 here eventually. And I think this is like the only resistance it has is at 125 and 133 once it gets back over that $5 area. So right now my plan is just to wait it out and try to figure out where I want to add at because Like I said, I was thinking about maybe adding here at 90 cents if 90 cents holds up. But I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to fill this stock out and wait to see if it's going to pull back below 90 cents and get back down in these areas, or if it's going to hold 90 cents and kind of at this point maybe make a U shape over the next little while. Because on the 5 minute here, this could start turning into a U shape. But yeah, I'm just waiting it out right now at the moment. Let's see, GNMK. Yeah, GNMK still slowly climbing. GNMK is not doing a very fast rip, but is doing a nice slow climb rip. I don't really want anything to do with it being up this high. Like I said, on GNMK, you kind of want to wait. I don't know. It is above the 200. Let's see. It looks like you got resistance at 645, 657. I don't know. Yeah, it is taking the stairs up. That's like the one good thing about GNMK is the slow climb it's making. I don't know. I would say if it breaks 6, it could start getting a little crazy. But it breaking 6 that's pretty high up. Yeah, exactly. You'd have to scalp it. This is more of a scalp play. Cause I don't feel great. Like I wouldn't feel great about getting in, even at the break of 6 on this. But it is a possibility it could start running. What's going on with AIM? AIM looking a little weak today. I don't know. I don't know either about AIM. I think if AIM can hold above 220 today, we might could see it rip tomorrow. Still holding some Codex. Codex just kind of going sideways too. You could still get a rip on Codex potentially. All right. Right now is just very, very slow. And GNMK is getting right close to that $6 mark. I'm interested to see if it'll break over 6. 6 is going to be pretty good resistance. But I'm curious to see how far over 6 it'll actually go if it does break 6. There's not really a press release on it. I have a press release on the 3rd. about a coronavirus test kit. So all right, Josh, have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you joining us. We'll be back here tomorrow trying to get some more trades in. 627 ish, you think that's where it's going to go? You might be right. I mean, there is some resistance right around that 625, 627 area. So you're probably, could be right about that one life, but I don't know. I'm a little uninterested at the moment. Oops. See, AIM getting back above 230. GNMK with a little pullback here. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same thing. I'm with you one life. I'm not feeling GNMK that much. Like it may break 6, but I'm not particularly interested in it. Other than wanting to see how far it's gonna go, but I just don't see much. I could be wrong, but I just don't see much for it today because of how far it's already moved. Yeah, I don't know. So all right, guys, I'm gonna go dig for a snack for a couple of seconds. If you guys just give me a few minutes, I don't think we're gonna miss much within the next 5 minutes. I think we still got about 30 more minutes, 20 or 30 more minutes maybe before we start seeing anything to do anything. APRN still going. Because I'd like to see HTBX continue to make this U shape back up to $1.05. If that happens, I think we could see it start ripping again. But yeah, give me a few minutes, guys. Like I said, I don't think we're going to miss much. And I'll be back. All right, so looks like HTBX is starting to come back up here. Our U shape is filling out. So if we start breaking 105, I'm probably going to add. See, Gin MK never got up to 6, I see. Again. BCI. Man, Apron is ripping right now. So look at Blue Apron go. That's pretty interesting. Let's see, where are we at? Let's see. 15 minute. Yeah, so this is a perfect U shape on the 15 minute. That's a pretty good looking U shape on the 5 minute as well. So yeah, I think I may add. Let's see what happens once we get close to $1.05. But I think if it's going to get its move, it's going to do it within the next 20 or 30 minutes. So I'm going to let the stream go for then. And then I'm going to go get lunch. And then we may start to stream up again at Power Hour and see what's moving. That's if HTBX doesn't start breaking and ripping. But we will see. BCRX not doing anything. And you can see, if you look at the volume, HTBX is way ahead of all the other stocks on volume. 81 million shares of volume so far today. That's quite a bit. The only thing close is IBIO, 43 million shares. Which IBIO is starting to come back up too. So you want to watch IBO for that break at 250. Let's see, CPHI maybe starting to creep back up. Not really. I'm going to go ahead and add 100 shares here. So that brings my cost basis down to 88 cents. Or up, actually, I'm sorry. And let's see if we're going to get this breakout or not. Still having a little trouble there, but we will see. See, an IBO starting to come up a little closer to that 250 mark as well. GNMK. Yeah, GNMK coming back up to 6. A lot of buyers at $1. The level 2 is full of buyers at $1. Look at all these buyers. And we're just about, yeah, there we go. We're through 103. Some selling here at 104. There's going to be probably a good bit of selling at 104 and 105. But we're looking kind of spicy here. Yeah, there's a lot of big sellers at 105, which I knew that was going to be the case. But if we get over that 105 mark, this should be a pretty good reversal. IBO coming up as well. Getting close to that 250 mark. We're right at it. Thinking about maybe grabbing some shares of this too. Let me see IBO on a. Yeah, I may grab a couple shares of IBO. Let's see what happens. HTBX is trying to peck at that 105 area. It's slowly taking out this 104 area. Whoops, what'd I do? There we go. So it is struggling with 105. It might need to come back down a little bit. Might have to form a handle. This might have to turn into a cup and handle pattern if it can't break 105 real soon. See, VXRT is starting to come up as well. It's another one. If it breaks 250, it can start moving. Looks like it's trying to test the high of day here at 243. Yeah, and it's breaking over 243. So I'm gonna wait and see if it hits 250. What's gonna happen there? And this is HTBX. Just like I said, if it doesn't break over 105 real soon, then I think we got to make another little U shape. Yeah. Yeah, so probably, like I said, probably going to have to make a little handle on this before it starts ripping. Question is, which one is going to get it? Which one is going to be the one to start ripping here? Or is either one of them going to rip right now? This may end up being... It may end up being plays and power hour. So HTBX starting to come back up a little bit more now. I'm trying to test that area some more. Oh, we're starting to test here. We didn't quite get a handle pattern or a handle, but it is trying here a little bit. Okay, so I got held up again a little bit there. So what we look like on the 15. This may still be in a U shape. Okay, yeah, this is still in a U shape on the 15 minutes. So this is actually, let's see, 3 more minutes. We want to see this 15-minute candle close about where it's at $1.03, $1.04 area. To finish this U shape out. So we still have the potential U shape. IBO starting to IBO still kind of, let's see what I bet IBO looks like that on the 15. Yeah, IBO looks like a little bit of a U shape too on the 15. I think if that 15-minute candle closes pretty strong over $1.02, I think we might see a move. And it's starting to pull back a little. We really don't want it to crack under $1. We don't want this. We don't want this candle to close below $1. We got about 40 seconds left on it. See VXRT coming up, so VXRT might break 250 soon. IBO still right in the same area as well. AIM starting to get volume. Okay. All right, AIM. I see you. Let's see. See what AIM might start doing here in a little bit. Okay, this candle's closing. Okay. So if this candle keeps coming up, we probably will get that breakout. If this candle drops, then it might, like I said, have to make out another little U shape. But it really needs to stay above $1 right now if it's gonna rip soon. Yeah, AIM is starting to come up for sure. Break a 250 on AIM and it can start running. So there's a possibility we might get some little lunchtime moves on some of these stocks, maybe. AIM still slowly climbing up to 239 so far. But we are getting close to lunchtime, so volume may die off for a little while unless something starts happening. I don't know. We'll give it about 15 more minutes. 15 minutes should be long enough to see if anything is going to pop. See, our biggest mover today is CHON at 54%. So it is kind of off so far today. We've been having 100% rippers. We've not had a 100% ripper yet today, which is pretty interesting. And COHN making a pretty big U shape possibly. See, HTBX pulling back a little bit. We don't want HTBX to drop out too much more. Acre's starting to pop up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe all these plays may just have to wait till power hour because there's just not a lot of volume on anything at the moment. VXRT slowly creeping up to that 250 mark. Only a couple cents away. And HTBX trying to get back over $1 now. So let's see what happens here on VXRT. See if it breaks over 250. Looks like it's going to try for 250 here. Nope, still not getting there yet. Yeah, I think we may do a cup and handle. That may be what's going to happen on HTBX. You can kind of see it on the 5 minute. You got the cup here, and then the handle starting to form. So I don't know. It's just this time of day that makes me think that it's not going to start. It's not going to break out, but. Decent sized buyer just came in at $1. Couple of decent sized buyers. So there's a lot of selling between 102 and 105 that we got to get through. That was a pretty good candle. If that candle can keep coming up, we might test 105 again. Yeah, I think we might test here. This is a nice little handle, so we might actually test 105 again. If it can get up there. So we're trying 103 right now. 103 is getting pecked at. Nothing else is doing much. I think CO. Okay. So possibility on a couple other plays, but IBO and VXRT kind of pulled back there for a second, so Let's see what happens. See if we start getting a move on this little lunchtime move. See, 103 starting to break down. And looks like looks like 103 is about broke down. So now you can see a bunch of sellers on the level 2 at 104. See if they start getting broke down here soon. We're knocking at the door. I mean, it's struggling a little bit, but it is knocking at the door. It's starting to take a few shares out there at 104. Remember, there's a ton of selling at 105, so this is going to be tough. I don't know if we're going to get the volume right now this time of day to break through all this selling, but it is a possibility. And 104 is starting to break down here. So let's see what happens at 105. You can see there's a lot of sellers at 105. But they're getting taken out right now. They're getting hit pretty hard. But there's still a lot of shares there for sale, so we'll see. I mean, we need quite a bit of buying volume to come in. And we're through. We got through 105 actually, so we might start seeing a move here on HTBX. Yeah, that was a lot of shares that was in the way that got taken out very, very quickly. So that's actually nice to see, and I think we may start moving as we are back above the VWAP here. I think we're still gonna have some resistance at 110, but 110, 125, 133. Those are the three levels we need to get to. But 110 is going to be a pretty good test if we can get up to it. And 105 is starting to act as some support. You see on these volume bars, we still haven't got much volume yet. Even getting through this 105, the volume bars are still pretty low. Alright, hold on just a second, guys. I gotta take. Alright, so, whoa. Very big buyer at 106. I mean, a huge buyer. You're talking 300,000 shares that just came in at 106. That's big buying right there. When I see big buying like that, it makes me think somebody knows something. Because 300,000 shares, that's $300,000 somebody was willing to invest in this stock. So that's a lot of money. But it looks like it's going to try to test 110 here. If we could see that big guy move his bid up, that 300,000 share buyer, if he starts moving his bid up, we could start seeing a potential move. So yeah, 110 is going to be a little bit of trouble like I figured. And that big buyer is gone actually now. He may be waiting a second. Hmm. This is kind of what I was concerned about at this time of day. Because we still aren't getting a lot of volume. We're getting some, but just not a lot. VXRT is up to 250 as well, right at 250 as well here. Well, it was. It's still kind of in that 248 area. CHPI moving a little bit. And HTBX back down to 105. Looks like it may pull back some more. So yeah, I think this is going to be a slow move until probably power hour. That's what I've been thinking the last 30-40 minutes anyway. I mean, we did get over 105 for a minute there, but Just not enough buying volume to push this up yet. Traders out at lunch and whatever else, so they're not. So yeah, ideally, what we'd like to see over the next few hours is this continuation right here. I want to see it go up. This little fluid motion. If we can keep seeing this fluid motion like this all the way up to that 125, maybe in a couple hours, then maybe we can see that break. But I just don't think it's going to get it right now. Just because of the time of day. See, HPI is really slowly popping up here. So I'm going to give the stream about 2 more minutes. We'll see what happens here with HTBX, but I don't think we're going to get a big rip yet. But I'm getting hungry because the snacks that I thought I had, I'm out of. So I didn't ever get a snack. So I gotta get some food. So yeah, a little bit of a pullback here. It may even pull back below the VWAP to the dollar maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think it's going to get it right now. I think we got to wait till power hour, so we will probably get the stream back going around power hour. If it looks like we're going to get some movements, because I still have, I'm about to sneeze. Don't sneeze. I hate sneezing so bad. Okay, sorry. Woo. I still have funds available to get into something else if other opportunities present themselves at power hour or whatnot. But yeah, I just don't think it's going to get it right now. Let's see where this candle closes at. Actually, I may give it 5 more minutes. I may give it to till 11 before I end the stream, just to make sure, because it is holding up $1.05 right now, so it may possibly get another move up, another test on 110 within the next 5 minutes. Because the one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to go get lunch and be at lunch and look at my phone and this stock is ripping. I mean, that's it'd be fine if that did happen, but at the same time, I don't want to have to be selling on my phone if worst case scenario. I don't really like using the Thinkorswim app that much. Yeah, and nothing has got it yet either. VXRT still couldn't break 250. IBO couldn't break 250. CPHI is slowly coming up, but I mean it's still got to break above 96 and then $1 before it can start moving. So I don't know where Daniel's at. It's been a pretty the chat started off real live and crazy this morning, and the chat's been pretty dead because of how dead the market's been. We really haven't had anything crazy go on. You're up $9 today. Is that what you're saying, Mark? $9 is it's better. It's better than nothing. Exactly. Better than being down 9. Yeah, we kind of have a decent little trend line here as well on HTBX. Let's see what this candle does. Because if we're following this little pattern here, we might get another test of 110. All right, yeah, it's lunchtime. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that rip yet. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna go grab some lunch. We'll probably be back on for Power Hour. So if you guys want to come and join me again at Power Hour, I'll start the stream up then, and we'll see where HTBX is at that point. But yeah, I think it's just going to kind of slowly creep up for a little while, maybe go sideways a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm not going to keep sitting here and watching it at this point. Not right now, anyway. But yeah, so we'll be back at 3 for Power Hour, and we will see what happens. So thank you guys for joining me this morning. If I don't see you then at Power Hour, I will see you tomorrow.